What's up, dude? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yeah, I do have my camera like flipped around for today. I found that sometimes it is actually easier to talk to the camera when I can see myself, so I'm not like doing the annoying things that I hate that I do because I can see myself doing them, so I can tell myself to stop doing them. Anyways, I really haven't been up to a ton lately. I've just had a hard time getting back in the groove of things because of like not posting for a while and then just other things getting in the way. And after I haven't posted for a while, it gets so easy just to not post, which I hate. Cause like I literally post 3 videos a week, sometimes more if I do like bonus videos. Like I may or may not have a vlog for you guys tomorrow. Just something to think about. But anyways, I haven't been doing much lately. I talk about this a little bit in the vlog that I may or may not be posting tomorrow. But I've been doing a lot of thrifting. I think I'm gonna start an Instagram account to sell the thrifted goodies that I find, because believe it or not, I am able to find really good stuff sometimes. Like this. Okay, hold up. First of all, I want to talk about this jacket for a second, okay? This is an LL Bean. LL Bean. Not Bean. Bean. So I have one other jacket from LL Bean, which I am selling, but I honestly don't know that I really want to because it's really cute. But anyways, so I found this shirt and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like super cute. And then I like looked on the inside. It's like a fuzzy blanket material. It says that it's fleece, but it's not actually fleece. It's like fuzzier than fleece. It's amazing. So it's a shirt for sure because the fleece is in the sleeves as well. So if it was a jacket, the sleeves would be nylon inside. And you can see it's fuzzy inside. So it's definitely supposed to be a shirt. It's a medium, which it's supposed to be oversized, but so a medium makes it like super oversized, which sucks. But I was like, wow, I really love this shirt. I would love to have more like it if they even like sell them anymore, because I don't know how old this is. Well, they do sell them. They don't carry this pattern anymore, but if you want to buy a new one, it is $120. And I think I paid like $3 for this bad boy. So I've been wearing it pretty much nonstop when I'm at home because it's so cozy. It's just like straight up my new fall favorite shirt because now we are officially in fall, which I am in love with. I've been watching Gilmore Girls. I don't think I ever talked about this, but when I was in high school, my parents were gone a lot and I was just like at home by myself. I was a senior when this would happen, and I was like really kind of lonely and just sort of like struggling. So I started watching Gilmore Girls and I just felt like I had two best friends on the show. It was so fantastic. And also, can we talk about like Rory? Her devotion to school really, for whatever reason in my head, made me think that I would start to devote myself more to school. So when I watched the show and work on homework, I would try a lot harder on my homework because I wanted to be like Rory. She made school seem cool. Anyways, I know you guys don't care about any of that, so let's just jump right into today's video. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a case that happens in Alabama. On September 14th, Minor High School had just won against PD Jackson Olin High School in Birmingham, Alabama. It was like 27-0, so it was a huge win. The Birmingham Police Department were in charge of helping fans like navigate their way out of the stadium once it was all said and done. However, even though the game had finished and people were slowly clearing out, both schools' bands were still performing, said the spokesperson, and his name is Truman Fitzgerald. It was in his statement, so you know it's official. Officers went and talked with both band directors and asked them to stop playing the music so that students and attendees would leave the stadium, again according to the statement. The home team, PD Jackson Olin High School, they quit playing, but Johnny Mims, he is the band director at Minor High School. He just like kept playing. He like wanted to just finish the song that they were doing. He didn't want to just like stop in the middle of it. So BPD officers attempted to take the band director into custody for disorderly conduct when a physical altercation ensued between the band director, Birmingham City School System personnel, and BPD officers, said the statement. So multiple police officers tried to get him to like stop the band from playing, but Johnny reportedly just said, "Get out of my face." And then he said, "We're fixing to go. This is our last song." That's what he told officers. Honestly, it sounds reasonable enough to me. Just let them finish the one song, because what's it gonna take? Like another minute and a half? Calm down, you know what I mean? When one officer threatens, "You will go to jail," Johnny responds with a thumbs up and says, "That's cool." Fair enough. I like it. The lights at the stadium were turned off by a custodian, and that was when the band just concluded their song. So they just finished as the lights got turned off. And I'm sure honestly they probably turned off the lights to try to really reinforce the idea hey everyone, guess what? Game's over. Go home. Again, fair enough. I wish we could do that just at social gatherings, in general. Just turn the lights off. Everyone go home. When Johnny got off of his platform, there was a struggle between him and the police officers as they tried to cuff him, but he just kept yelling, "Get off me," because to him, he didn't do anything wrong. Personally, to me, I don't think he did anything wrong. He hit the officer. He gotta go to jail, one officer is heard saying. He swung on the officer, but Johnny insists that he did not swing at any of the officers. He was just trying to, get away. Just seconds later, an officer then tases Johnny.
A high school band director in Alabama is accusing Birmingham police of using excessive force. He was arrested after a post-game scuffle with officers in front of parents and students ended with him being tased. The incident was caught on body cam footage, and we want to warn you, some of it is disturbing. Here's CBS's Omar Villafranca.
Police video shows the moment Birmingham officers tried to stop two high school bands' post-game performance last week. Jackson Olin and the minor high school bands were performing a fifth quarter where bands play songs after the football game ends, a tradition the school district said is not allowed for safety reasons. But band director Johnny Mims refused, and the band played on. Then a skirmish ensued.
He swung on the officer. I did not swing on the officer, man. Y'all grabbed me up.
Later, an officer tases Mims at least 3 times. He was charged with disorderly conduct, harassment, and resisting arrest. Mims wants the charges dropped.
The things that happened in that game should have never happened. The students should have never seen me tase.
CBS News has been unable to reach the police department for comment. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Dallas.
The arresting officer alleges the band director pushed him during the arrest, the police statement says. The arresting officer then subdued the band director with a taser, which ended the physical confrontation. This incident is an alarming abuse of power and a clear violation of our client's civil rights. That's what Johnny's representation told CNN in a statement. It is unacceptable for law enforcement to engage in home rule in the field of play or with regard to band activities unless there is a significant threat to the safety of the general public. Johnny was then taken to the University of Alabama at Birmingham Hospital just to get checked out, make sure he was okay. After he was, all cleared and released, he was then taken to the Birmingham City Jail where he was booked and then was bonded out. So his charges were disorderly conduct, harassment, and resisting arrest. Honestly, the only one that I think he should have gotten was maybe resisting arrest, but you can't resist arrest if you're not being arrested for anything, which I don't think he should have been, personally. High school bands in Birmingham City schools are instructed to exit the stadium as soon as possible at the conclusion of high school football games. As a safety precaution, fifth quarter performances are not allowed in Birmingham City schools, the district PD Jackson Olin High School is part of. So with this fifth quarter that the band plays during, it's not an official thing. It's just sort of, it's in predominantly or historically black schools. They'll just play a fifth quarter and they'll just play an extra song. That's what it is, but it's not something that's it's not formal. It's not they plan it into the program. It's nothing like that. So it is kind of hard because it's okay, well, they want you guys to leave right away. So by just playing an extra song for an event that you sort of just became tradition, just was a made up kind of tradition that you guys, started doing way back when. It's yeah, I get it. They're okay, guys, we want everyone to go home. Please just stop. Just let everyone go home. But also, I feel what's the harm? It's just you're just playing an extra song. It's kind of fun. Why not? As everyone's exiting, just let them be bopping to some tunes. I don't know. The things that happened in that game should have never happened, Johnny said. I was not trying to be defiant to the police department. I was just trying to do my job. I definitely don't want us to lose sight of the students who were caught in the middle of this. He was referencing students that saw him get tased, which would be, pretty traumatic, honestly. I know my students very well, Johnny said. I know the community that I've worked for. I can feel the emotions and seeing the parents here supporting me. It's very emotional. Johnny said that the band was... So Johnny was put on administrative leave, unfortunately, from the school now. I don't know anything more than that. This case really hasn't been updated in like 4 days. That's kind of the latest on what's happening. I guess apparently one officer kind of complained to Johnny that like, oh, I don't want this to reflect badly on the police. Police already have a bad name. I don't want this to make things worse. Sir, you tased a man that literally just finished playing a song and was like getting ready to leave. I don't know. I'm baffled by this. I think it's stupid, to be perfectly honest. They should have just let them play an extra, minute and a half, like I said, and then they would have been gone and out of there. I don't know. I think it was dumb. I say why not? Let them play an extra song. Who cares? It's really not that big of a deal, but... I don't know. That's just me personally. I do understand where the school is like, okay, we need to get everyone out of here. The game's over. Go home. I get that too. You know, so it's kind of like, what is another song? Who cares if you guys play another song or not? I don't know. I get both sides. And typically I do understand both sides in cases like this. It's like, I see where they're both coming from. But for me personally, at the end of the day, I don't think they should have tased him. I think they should have just like let them finish their song and be done with it. But I'm very curious to see what you guys think about this, so please be sure to leave it in the comments down below. If you would like to, please subscribe to my channel. If nothing else, like this video so it gets pushed out into the algorithm a little bit more. I have a sticker in my hand that I cannot find. I hope that you guys have a great day. Go outside, touch some grass, breathe some air, stay safe, don't get kidnapped. Those are my tips for you. But I will be back on Wednesday with another video, so I will hopefully see you guys then. Bye, guys.